Wait, let's take a minute to understand what is now happening. And this is the thing that we've been telling everyone that Angel Reese abroad has been going through. We'll get into it on this channel and hear the full understanding of what has taken place on Sandy Brondello and what she said to bring a suspension that is justly so after these messages. Yeah, yeah.
Streets talk about if it ain't making money, nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you a cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I always know that now. I put my work in the streets, rapping, shouting these beats. Hurry to the man, gon' stop, but the grind I always gon' eat. Everybody can't do it. That's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the loot.
King Kong ain't got that on me.
I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder on my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with a million copies sold.
What's going on, y'all? I would say suspension deserved and a suspension needed. She said what she said. Sandy Brondello calls Angel Reese a protected species, superiority unleashed. And we all witnessed that during a game. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Servn Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to Get That Off Your Chest. Yes, with my main man, K-Sap. And guys, we going to get right on into it. Sandy Brondello suspended over Angel Reese comment, accountability or WNBA overreaction. I don't think so. What's going on, my family? As you watch me, you know I'm here to always keep it real. We're here to serve the truth and the hot and raw opinion of what I got to say. And nobody is protected from the fair basketball conversation. Tonight, we have a major WNBA controversy on our hands. Toronto Temple head coach Sandy Brondello has been suspended without pay for one game after microphones caught her. They was hot, calling Angel Reese a protected species. Those two words set the basketball world on fire. Was Sandy Brondello simply accusing the referees of favoring a superstar? I don't think so, because Angel Reese is always handcuffed in most of her games. Was this an Australian sport expression that was misunderstood in America? You've been in America. You've coached many women, as you said before, and what you've done. In my opinion, she said what she said. Or did the experienced championship coach use language that crossed the professional line and the culture that is here in America that has been going against Angel Reese at all? Well, we're going to examine exactly what happened. We're going to discuss Brondello's apology, the WNBA's punishment, and Angel Reese respond. But we are not stopping with this conversation. We also put Angel Reese in the entire WNBA resume on the table. The rebounding records, the double-doubles, the all-star selection, the triple-doubles, her last performance, and what she has brought to women's basketball since the moment she arrived. Everybody, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, share the channel, because this is Steady Servn Sports. This is the place where you're going to get the hottest podcast on the network. Let's establish the facts before we get into the emotions. The Atlanta Dream defeated the Toronto Tempo 111-92 on July the 17th. During the game, Toronto's Niera Sabally went down following contact involving Angel Reese. Sabally was called for the foul, and Sandy Brondello became angry with the officiating. A live microphone captured Brondello yelling towards the officials, "Angel, she's a protected species." The comment immediately became bigger than the foul call. The WNBA announced that Brondello would be suspended without pay for one game. She was scheduled to miss Toronto's July the 20th game against the Las Vegas Aces. The league described her language as inappropriate and said that coaches and team personnel must uphold standards and professionalism and respect. Now let's be accurate about something. The official punishment was for an inappropriate comment. The league did not announce that Brondello has been formally found to be a racist. They not. That distinct matters. We can discuss the racial impact of the words without claiming we know what's inside somebody's heart or in somebody's head. That's fair. Angel Reese responded online, "Are we surprised? Because we know that Angel has always been attacked, and she know and see it always coming." She tagged Brondello and added a clown emoji. The reaction told everyone, and everybody who could see, that Angel did not view the comment as harmless and frustrating. Whether you agree with her interpretation or not, she clearly believed it belongs to a larger pattern of how people discuss and criticize her. As always, hey, put a 1 in your mind of one person that gets all of this attention. What we are seeing is the facts. The strict officiating, it's been on Angel pretty much. Does it damage the meaning of things? The relationship that she could probably have Angel come and play for her? I'm sure it is, because Angel remembers. This was totally unacceptable, and none of us that is on this campaign with Angel Reese is gonna like any of it in the way it went down. And should it be more? I agree, it should be, because Brondello apologized directly to Angel. She accepted responsibility for choosing the phrase and explained that her frustration was directed at the officials, not Angel personally. But we don't care about none of that, sister. She also acknowledged that her words could carry an impact beyond what is intended, particularly for Black women. She apologized to Reese, her teammates, and the Atlanta Dream organization. That is important. Yes, it is. She did not pretend that nothing happened. She did not blame everybody else. She admitted that her words, place, and attention was unfairly put upon Angel. Now comes the complicated part. Brondello is Australian. The sports conversations and people around says that protected species can be used to describe athletes who somebody believes receives peripheral treatment, or treated better than others by the officials. Some Australian commenters argued that there was no racial intention behind the expression. Others said that this is also being said to the Aboriginal people that are in Australia, which some of us are familiar with. But here's the response. When you are a coach in the WNBA, you are speaking inside an American culture environment. Calling a black woman of any type of species can carry a demoralizing meaning, even if that was not your intention. Intention matters, but impact matters too. Brondello is not an inexperienced coach. She knows and been in America for a long time coaching these girls, as she clearly states. She is a two-time WNBA champion, winning in Phoenix in 2014 and in New York in 2024. She was named WNBA Coach of the Year in 2014 and became an inaugural head coach of the Toronto Temples. The resume is why she has a standard of how she should act. She knows the microphone is everywhere. She knows criticizing officiating is different from labeling an opposing player. She knows coaches have power, visibility, and responsibility. Do I believe one statement should erase her championship career? No, because she did what she did. Do I believe the championship resume should protect her from consequences? Absolutely not. The league chooses one game unpaid. That is not the end of a career, but I think that it should be a little bit more of the consequences and the circumstances, because repercussions on our end has to be, demonstrated. It's a formal message. Criticize the call, criticize the rule, criticize the officiating, but be careful about the language and what you do to reduce players' humanity. The viral online discussion is if everybody really wanted her to have accountability of what the hell she said out of her mouth. Now let's talk about basketball. When Brondello called Angel a protected species, she was suggesting that Angel Reese was favorable about officials that was giving Angel special whistles. Don't that sound crazy? And we've been watching all of these games, and then especially the game where her player threw Angel Reese to the ground. Angel is one of the most physical players in basketball. She attacks the offensive glass, fights through contact, establishes position in the paint, and forces defenders into uncomfortable situations. A player who lives around the rim is going to create foul calls. And Angel don't get a lot, and she's probably in the lower space of getting calls by her being a down low player. That does not automatically mean she is protected. It may mean the defense is struggling to keep her away from the basketball. Angel also receives criticism for her finishing percentage, turnovers, technical fouls, and emotional reactions. We all know who does worse, but we ain't gonna get into that because this is about this situation. So the idea that somebody is allowed to criticize her simply is not true. She might be one of the most scrutinizing players that has been taunted, evilly spoken about, and absolutely hated by others in other fan bases. Angel Reese became more efficient around the rim this year. She has improved her footwork, touches around the rim, decision making, and an outstanding shooter. Those are legitimate critiques. But you cannot discuss Angel Reese honestly without recognizing she is already one of the greatest rebounders of all time in the WNBA. People sometimes act as though rebounding is just being a tall, some type of myth because she's taller than everybody else. No, that's not true. It's also, if this was true, a 6'6" player would dominate the glass, but that's not it. Angel Reese is only 6'3". Sometimes they got a S6'4". Rebounding requires anticipation, timing, strength, positioning, motor, recovery, and the willingness to fight for position after possession underneath the basket. Angel has built a professional identity around doing the work and putting on the hard hat, as many players already know and see that it's a hard time under the rim. Angel Reese was selected 7th overall by Chicago Sky in 2024 WNBA draft. She played 34 games and averaged 13.6 points, 13.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.3 steals. She collected 446 rebounds, which established a WNBA single season record at the time. Her 172 offensive rebounds were also single season league records, and her 13.1 rebounded per game represent the highest season average in league's history at this point. She also produced a record-setting streak of 15 consecutive double-doubles. Think about that. A rookie entering and grown into a grown woman's league and immediately becomes one of the most consistent possession creators. She's became the first WNBA player to record at least 20 rebounds in 3 consecutive games. That was not merely a rookie accomplishment, it was a league history record. Angel earned the WNBA All-Rookie Team honors, WNBA Peak Performer recognition for rebounding, Rookie of the Month honors, her first WNBA All-Star selection at the 2024 All-Star Game. She recorded 12 points and 11 rebounds, becoming the first rookie to produce a double-double in the WNBA All-Star Game. This is not popularity. This is production. This is not about what you think she is. What she is a historian in this game. During the second season, Angel Reese demonstrated that she could be more than just an elite rebounder. Across 30 games in 2025, she averaged approximately 14.7 points, 12.6 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 1.5 steals. She led the WNBA in rebounding average in the second consecutive season. She also became the fastest player in the league history to reach 500 career points and 500 career rebounds, accomplishing the combination in only 38 games. Then came one of the most complete performances of her career. Against Connecticut, Angel recorded her first WNBA triple-double, 11 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. That made her the second youngest player in the league history to post a triple-double and demonstrate her development as a player. Angel Reese earned the second consecutive All-Star selection in the 2025 All-Star Game. She contributed 6 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in 17 minutes. Her second season had adversity, injuries, technical foul controversies, and organizational tension in Chicago, but none of it erased her production. She improved as a scorer. She improved as a playmaker and responsibilities that she had. She remained an elite rebounder with all of these tasks having to be given to her to get a failing Chicago Sky team and organization. On April the 6th in 2026, Chicago traded Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta sent major draft capital to Chicago, which Jeff Pagliosha, he fumbled in the bag. We already know what he does, including the future first round selection, demonstrating how high the Dream valued her. Though 2024 games with Atlanta, Angel Reese is averaging 15.7 points, 11.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.7 steals, zero point 0.6 blocks, 43.4 shooting average, 73.6 from the free throw line. She leads the league in rebounding and has recorded a league best 17 double-doubles. Angel Reese also became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 1,000 career rebounds, needing 79 games to break Tina Charles' previous pace of 89 games. She recorded her 57th double-double in her 75th career game and the most double-doubles by any WNBA player through her first 75 appearances. Now tell me again that her influence is just social media. You cannot market your way to 1,000 rebounds. You cannot dress your way to 15 straight double-doubles. You cannot do a podcast your way into becoming the fastest rebounder in history and a historic milestone that has been reached. At some point, the production has to be respected and it has to be also acknowledged. Let's bring the conversation directly back to the night that caused the controversy in Atlanta. A 111-92 victory over Toronto. Angel Reese produced 23 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 7 for 11 on shooting, 9 for 11 on from the free throw line, and plus 17 rating in 33 minutes. That was the 17th double-double of the season. This was not empty production or empty calories, as we would call it, in a loss. Atlanta won by 19 points. Angel Reese was efficient from the floor. She attacked the basket. She earned 11 free throws. She rebounded. She created defensive events that caused them to everybody on the tempo team to contribute to stop her down underneath. So they ended up still winning the basketball with even all of that attacking on Angel Reese. And this is what gets lost in the conversation. Everybody want to discuss the 2 words caught by the microphone, but Angel Reese basketball playing made its own statement, 23-12 in a decisive victory. The most powerful response Angel Reese can continue to provide is not a social media post. It is to continue being the double-double queen. So I just had to say this. And going through all of those accolades, Angel Reese is one of the most productive young ladies that you've ever seen on the basketball court. Angel Reese has brought more than rebounds to the WNBA. She has brought visibility. She has brought younger viewers. She has brought fashion, culture, confidence, personality. She has shown young women that they do not have to shrink themselves to make others comfortable. But she has also brought a willingness to perform, a high motor and doing the dirty work. She rebounds her own area. She rebounds outside her area. She creates second opportunities. She keeps possessions alive. She frustrates defenders. She competes like no other. She plays with an edge. Her greatest strength is also what causes some people to dislike her. She is consecutively and consistently present at all times. You see her on the court. You see her in media. You see her in the cultural events. You see her on opinions and how it is. An athlete that refuses to disappear. Every mistake becomes louder, but every achievement should become just as loud. Angel does not have to protect the game. Nobody does. Her next level will come from improving her overall performance as she grows into an MVP-like player. So everybody know that I had to get this off and just talk about this. And then it ain't all about, you know what I'm saying, getting clicks and everything on the matter. I just think that Angel Reese has worked her way and made herself mentally tough through all of these things. So us, the ones that love Angel, the ones that is here for Angel, the ones that protect Angel, the ones that's going to be on these podcasts and these platforms, we speak the truth, we say the facts, and we keep it moving, baby, because you can't stop who and what Angel is. So shout out to my baby goat. You are the best. You are the shining star. You are my love in my basketball dreams. Angel, you making the haters crazy. Everybody, you leave me a comment. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Be a part of this channel. Do what I say do. Keep it real. Give me in the comments what you think that Sandy Brondello deserves from doing this disrespectful, despicable action. Just let me know. Because I feel it should have been more of a harder penalty. But it's just me. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But like I say, keep the main thing in the comments and be nice. I'm just telling you twice, or you going to be off of the comment ring and blocked. Yeah, like it was the Kembe Mutombo. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you do. And thank you for what you will do. And as always, I leave as I came with another. We keep it real over here.
The Chicago.
You know what I'm saying?
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And Angel, you got what I said. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And yeah, baby, we are always grinding hard.